again real quick because after seeing these fights over the weekend, it's back in my head. These UFC fighters need to band together, stand together somehow, join the fucking fighters union or whatever you gotta do. You guys gotta get paid more. There's no way anybody should be going in that cage and fighting like that and making like, for example, the dude that fought Sean O'Malley last week, that Chris Latino. If he wouldn't have got the fight they got the fight night bonus for fight of the night or whatever. So they got a $75,000 bonus. But if he wouldn't have got that, he was only going to make like $15,000. And that's not counting paying his coaches or team. You know what I mean? Any expenses he has to pay, like coaches, team, any of that, taxes. So hell, after taxes and paying everybody, he might have made like $8,000, $7-8 for that, or $8 or $9 for that fight. There ain't no way. That's not right. That dude took almost 200 punches to the fucking face. Got lucky, he ended up making about $90,000 before taxes and paying everybody. So he ended up with a decent payday because it was fight of the night. But there's a lot of cases, man. There's a lot of these fights. Some of these guys on these prelims are fighting for $5-6 grand. By the time you pay your fucking team, you ain't making shit. Maybe $3 grand. That's not enough to be getting in there like that. The fighters have to find a way to change that. The UFC makes too much fucking money to be paying the fighters like that. But they let them get it. I mean, until the fighters stand up and do something, they're going to keep. As long as they can get away with it, they're going to keep doing it. But it's crazy. But anyway, that's just a little rant of mine. But I think it's bullshit. I mean, UFC, not just in UFC, all fighters in MMA. They need to come together, start a union, whatever they need to do, whatever, but to get the fight to get better pay. Because there ain't nobody should be going in there and fighting in a cage and making $5-6 grand. That's terrible, especially when you're fighting for a fucking $1 billion company like fucking UFC. I can understand if you're fighting for a little mom and pop outfit and they're not paying you much, but UFC, that's the highest level you can get in MMA, and you're making $5-6 grand for a fight, and that's before you even pay your coaches or your team or anything. No, that's bullshit. But all right,